beautiful day. Mr. Rogers isn't here to call the tune, but it is a beautiful day. Funny thing about human nature, you go through the decades from youth to adulthood to that nebulous area they call middle age, and along the way your identity is modified and sometimes completely changes. Your value system, those principles that you once thought were invaluable, well, in other words, that couldn't be violated, well, they all of a sudden become meaningless because you find out that for one reason or another the world doesn't work that way. So now you're stuck with the realization that everything is mutable. And of course, the thing that ends up being the most mutable is your own perception of yourself. You spend your time trying to catch up to that notion of who the hell you really are. Because really, you can't tell with all these changes how that affects you. Maybe somebody else can, maybe a close confidant or someone positioned like that, but the reality, of course, is you're scratching your head. There's something from way back when. We used to come into Displays when we lived out here on Robin Drive. Now, of course, it's pretty much different, but there's still a couple items that are hanging on from the old days. That's it. A couple items. I'm channeling my train set, Plasticville. Isn't that odd? When I was a kid, I had a Lionel train. That was one of the most beloved toys I had. Got stolen by my father's tenants over on Bingham. The son of a bitch grabbed it off the front porch where it was locked up while I was away in California in the early 80s. Here I'm driving down. I used to drive with my father. I remember one time when I was in high school, he told me, "I'm going to buy you a car when you graduate from high school." Well, we went to look at cars. I think it was just kind of to make himself feel good. And then I saw the car I wanted, which of course I never got, and I don't blame him for that. And we also saw a Ford Pinto, which was the car I didn't want, which I didn't get. Isn't that funny? Well, here's another place I haven't gone by in years and years and years. An old viaduct. Look at how old this is. My God. Going down Northwest Highway. Unbelievable, isn't it? How things change and how some things, despite it all, stay the same. That's right. Try to see if there's where this dealership used to be, if it's still here. I doubt if it is. I highly doubt it is. Yep. Visual note. Email the state employment office and tell them they're full of shit. They haven't done anything. Just if nothing else, as a marker. That, well, I would do a letter, but my printer's broken. Well, what am I doing today? I'm going out on a call to see if I can get some temporary work for a few weeks. Actually fulfilling some task in a movie production or video production. I don't have big hopes here, but you know what? It gets me out of the house and kind of starts the conversation. So that's kind of what I'll be doing. So here we go, gang. The typical Hindi experience. Duh.